Rajshahi Warriors with 12 points take on Sylhet Titans on 8 points. Match number 26. Live from 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 National Cricket Stadium, Meepur.
Bowlers who've been running around, and there's a little bit of dew already coming down, so bowling first is the way to go. And Rajshahi Warriors, couple of changes for them.
If you look at Sylhet Titans, they've also made a change. 𝗵𝗺 𝗃𝗺, good to see him come back in the 11 in place of 𝗵𝗺 Islam. 𝗵𝗺 𝗃𝗺, good to see him in the side. Yes, 𝗧 Farhan and
will be playing in the. So that's a real good addition for Rajshahi. Sylhet Titans will be looking, or will be hoping to get rid of him early.
Long on and deep mid-wicket. Runs straight away with that single. They get going. Shot into the gap, one bounce, couple of bounce to the fence.
That's a very, very fine shot. A little bit of risk involved, but he has really played it very nicely, very controlled, with a short arm jab. Didn't really hit it too hard. Didn't try to smoke it. He just picked the gap and made sure that he hits it there. Hit it clean and just one bounce. Not sure. Room there and spanked it for 4. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, if you're bowling at that kind of a pace, you cannot picture shot. It just stands up a little bit quicker than the first 3 deliveries. 122 clicks. He walks in. And look, short, sits up nicely. And he says, thank you very much. I'll put it away for the boundary. Yeah, too easy. For 𝗧 Farhan, one bounce to the fence.
Straight away, coming down the pitch, over the top. This might not reach the boundary. They're looking for third. They're running hard, and they got it. Oh, they got it, I think. I think they're okay. Little risky. They were ball watching for a second, but at the end, it all good.
Yeah, 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗎 Islam straight away comes down the wicket and gets the room to free Azam on the offside. Didn't get it from the middle part of the bat, but he'll be happy because he's converted those 2 into the third one.
There you go. That's in the air. This might be the first wicket. That comfortable catch, easy. Salman Irshad at short third man. So that's the first blood.
𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗎 Islam in his first over picks up a wicket. Yeah, nothing short in the end. He's trying to eye to play on the onside. What he managed to do is the leading edge, and it goes straight into the hands. Success for 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗎 Islam in his very first over. Tanzir Hassan departs for 9. Rajshahi 17 for 1. 36, which was against Rangpur Riders. This will find out his path to the boundary. Yeah. Starts with a short one and he gets the treatment. That is a massive blow into the stands for the maximum. What a shot.
Way too short. He was in the arc. 𝗧 was just waiting for something like this. Set up very nicely that delivery. No real pace. And what a shot from the middle of the bat. Boom. Big hit.
Yeah, it is a Pushindara cement power shot. Power meets precision.
We'll find out soon. Edge. Gone again. Is that man? Salman Irshad picking up his second catch, and 𝗧 Farhan is gone now. 2 wickets down.
He cannot believe it. Again, rolling the fingers over and went after it. Again, an extra bounce there. Because of the spongy bounce, he doesn't connect, gets an outside edge. And a straightforward chance. The Buck picked up 2 wickets in 6 deliveries. He still cannot believe it, but he has to head back to the pavilion. Gone for 14. Rajshahi 27 for 2. Nicely played, beautifully, just leans into it. Lovely piece of timing. Into the gap, to the fence.
How easy he is on the eyes. Yes, he's got lots of experience, but you still got to deliver. Watch that foot landing on the right time and then getting on top of the ball and making sure that you hit the middle, a sweet part of the bat. And there's no better feeling than that as a batter. I thought you would know. You have opened for...
I can hear you loud and clear. Another boundary. Beautiful, just deft touch late and opening the face of the bat. 15 in that over. Yes, a wicket there. 36 for 2 after 4.
Khalid Ahmed on this side. That's a beautiful hit. That's an half volley. That's a throwdown what we had before the game being played. 𝗬𝗏𝗃 𝗂𝗏𝗃, he's a classy player. Anything in his that full, which only 123.4, asking for trouble and beautifully put away.
300 runs for 𝗂𝗏𝗃 in this year's BPL. What is good about his batting is that he comes across as someone who can take on any bowling attack in the world. So he is not really limited to take on any opposition. Have a look at this one. Out of the crease and absolutely cracked it.
That's a slap. That's not a hit. And just 127 clicks on a green surface, a bit of bounce, bit of movement. And sometimes best way to play against medium pacers is to attack them. And just to finish up my point, Khalid Ahmed, the most experienced bowler, has played for Bangladesh, who has done well.
I've explained to him. That's a shot. That is gone away from the fielder. His all-round game is blossoming. Drives to the offside, then he's collaring spin here. Nasum has been such a success with the ball. Have a look at this flat 6.
Yeah, Afif Hussain had deep mid-wicket, almost thought he had a chance. That's very, very close to the boundary cushions. I'm pretty sure.
Big shot. That is some hit. This time it's a 6. No doubting that shot. Once again picked up the length early and into motion straight away.
Making a statement, 𝗬𝗏𝗃 𝗂𝗏𝗃. Wasn't that short? Quicker delivery at 94.2 by 𝗵𝗫𝗫. Off it goes into the grandstand. Excellent hit. Yes, it's a short boundary, only 60 meters, but carried even more 6 meters. It's all about using the depth of the crease. We'll fancy their chances.
Yeah, I mean, that sounded great. Slog sweep into the crowds. Fabulous batting by Mushfiq. 75 for 2.
Going for the reverse, missed everyone. Missed the batter, missed the wicket keeper. Will race towards the fence for 4. Boundary of the first ball of the over, so pressure back on the bowler.
Yeah, there's partnership mounting. 50 up for these two. Missed everything. 𝗂𝗏𝗃 is he's seeing it like a football, isn't he, at the moment? He's been in brilliant form over 3. He's on the reverse through to Loud. It's very close. Maybe just outside the line. Are they going to go upstairs here? 2 reviews remaining. Yes.
It appears the ball is close to the bat. Original decision not out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wicket hitting.
𝗬𝗏𝗃 𝗂𝗏𝗃 departs after scoring 34 of 21. Oh, keeping it low. Pushing for the 2. They're going for it. Direct hit. Huge mix-up again. What's going on in the middle?
Can you go frame back, please?
Confirmation. not out. And on the shorter side, nicely timed by Mushfiqur Rahim. The placement was absolutely good. First boundary after 15 balls.
Not Mehdi's best delivery, a little bit short and wide. The man was small, he's got quick feet, he gets the position early, and it's all about placement.
Oh, innovation at its best from the experienced campaigner. As if he read the mind of the bowler even when he decided to bowl that one.
He's the key man. Good improvisation. I love it when he plays like this. He's so exciting. Gets into position really early, doesn't he? Watches it right onto that bat. So any kids watching, that's how you do it. On strike now. He goes big, does Niche. Does he get all of it? He does. It's a big one.
Slightly on the shorter side on that occasion from Nasoom. Look how quickly he went to the back foot. That 6 also brings up the 100 for Rajshahi Warriors. We talk about the footwork coming down the track, but what about this, going on the back? He goes to that direction, fielder underneath. Brooks completes a good catch in the end. That's a huge blow. Nasoom Ahmed picked up the big wicket of Jimmy Neesham.
Well, if there's one man you don't want to pick up in the outfield, it's Ethan Brooks. He's been outstanding in the field throughout the tournament. He eyes this one up for a long time. It's in the air for ages. You thought Jimmy Neesham got enough of it, and watch him go. Never in doubt, was it? Nasoom Ahmed wins at the end of the day. He wins that battle. Jimmy Neesham, he showed some glimpses of good form. He goes for 12. It's 106 for 4.
Good bouncer, very good bouncer. It's all about changing up lengths, not only relying on Yorkers and slower deliveries. Salman Irshad showing his experience and letting the batter know it's not only going to be 2 deliveries, even the third option is there with the bouncer.
Look, even in the first game, I don't know, Maru, if you remember, that, you know, just use that short delivery. Because the ball doesn't come at one pace. He's looking for the length. Oh, that's unusual. Did he get a bat on it? I think he did. He did get a little tickle on it, and on the second bounce, wicketkeeper grabbing it nicely. That's a huge wicket.
Massive variation in pace. First ball, the Yorker, 91.9, and this delivery, 81.2. Mushfiqur Rahim had to make the pace. Gets the glove. An easy catch of 𝗃𝗃 Hossain. Timely wicket for Sylhet Titans. They've been very good in the last 7 overs or so, pulling things back. This will give a lot of satisfaction for the Titans as Mushfiqur Rahim, he walks back to 40. 118 for 5.
At the crease. Has gone up in the air and taken, beautifully held. Nasoom there making sure that the foot wasn't touching the fence. Lured into playing that short shot. Moeen Ali, they're flighting the ball and reaping rich rewards.
This innings really not taken off, has it? 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 this time goes down the wicket, just a little bit wide. He thinks he's had enough. Thinks he has enough on the bat, but a very well judged catch by Nasoom, making sure he's inside the boundary ropes here. That is a very well judged catch from Nasoom Ahmed. And Sylhet Titans tightening up.
Got to be out. It's a very good catch. He had to mind the fence, then catch the ball. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 departs early, just for 2. 1-2-1 for 6. has stalled, to say the least. Hit the toe, and Moeen Ali doesn't appeal. 3 wickets have gone down for just 17 runs in the last 5 overs. Ball in. Going across the line. He was out there for 16 balls exactly. This really was well delivered, well bowled. And that's been the pattern, unfortunately, for Rajshahi this evening. 1 or 2 good phases and a lot of static stuff. Hit the pad, hit the stumps. So he's done for the night. Shorturl picks up his second. 9, he got 127 for 7 now. What happens with that action is that if you release the ball a little earlier or later, then you can be wayward. That's gone to the boundary, courtesy an inside edge. First boundary in 44 balls.
It's a welcome boundary. They also need to realize that it's not a pitch where the batters will be scoring quickly. So anything, I mean, these are all bonuses. Yes, it took them a long time to pick up a boundary after 43 deliveries.
40 or not. Oh, that's a massive hit. That's a 6. Surely it's going to be more than 140 now. He paused, picked up the slow ball and hit it sweetly for 6.
That's how you need to do it. Message across to Ripon Mondal. Yeah, comes back and across. It's a slower delivery. Gets in a really good position. It's in his zone. And he smashes it over the fielder at long. That is a big hit. What a shot that is.
Oh, another whipping shot. One bounce over the rope, and so this is now turning out to be a great finish here. Rajshahi inching towards a 150 score.
𝗵𝗪𝗂𝗂 𝗂𝗏 has played 2 very important shots. The first one went all the way for 6. Second one, he gets inside the line and hits over the top of that infielder. Away from that fielder at deep square leg. Terrific hitting. Already 12 in this over.
Oh. Yorker bowled, there's a fielder there. Oh, run out chance. It's a direct hit and he's done. Excellent piece of fielding from the deep. I think he was wanting to give the strike back to 𝗂𝗏. In the process, has lost his wicket. And 𝗂𝗏 will not have the strike. Afif was a fielder. Have a look at this.
Yeah, very good piece of fielding in the deep from Afif Hussain. He's one of the gun fielders. Couple of bounces and straight onto their stumps. Nowhere near the batter. Excellent piece of fielding from Afif Hussain.
Ball. Here we go. Last ball. Misses it. And the score will remain at 147 for the loss of 8 wickets after 20 overs. The innings promised a lot, and in the end, well, they've got runs on the board. Maybe not enough. And the fireworks go off. There's a light show, and the booming sound that you're hearing is of the fireworks. Yeah, they needed fireworks in the middle phase of the innings, maybe at the death part of the innings as well. 𝗂𝗏 16 from 11. Earlier it was Mushfiq's 40 and Shanto's 34 that led them into action.
And the Sylhet bowlers were excellent. Nasu Muhammad 2 for 30, 2 for 37 for Shorturl. Hardly gave any runs there. Moeen Ali 1 for 16, and the wicket to also Ruel Mia and Mehdi Hassan Miraj.
And we have a target for you. They need to go boom boom to get to 148.
Time for the chase by the Sylhet Titans against Rajshahi Warriors. Tawfiq Khan and his partner, the ever reliable 𝗃𝗵𝗴𝗄 Hossaini on the wicket keeper to be scored. Straight away, off the mark by Tawfiq. Evening, Mazza.
Good evening, Pervez Maroof, and good evening to all our viewers as well.
But certainly, although not that length though. That length, 𝗃𝗧𝗂𝗃 𝗂𝗃 will make you pay. End of the first over, 9 for no loss. Loose delivery dealt with fierce power by Imon.
Yeah, he latched onto it, just waiting for that delivery. It was on the shorter side, and 𝗃𝗧𝗂𝗃
Depends on how confident the bowler is. Almost to Ryan Ball. But that's not the length that Ridhwan Mondal should be targeting though. He would have been lucky if that had carried to Ryan Ball. Certainly the length is on the shorter side.
Yeah, slightly on the shorter side again, and wide as well. We've seen how the ball keeping
Too short. Square leg in place. Does it carry? It does. That's Ryan Ball and Ridhwan Mondal. You just can't keep him away. Fresh from a hat-trick in the last game, the very first over, he dismisses Tawfiq.
nicely set up from skipper Nazmul Hossain Shanto and Ridhwan Mondal. Again, banging the surface hard. He was looking iffy. Tawfiq Khan Tushar right from the start. Not comfortable against Ridhwan Mondal, playing that pull. And a good catch in the deep by Ryan Ball. Rajshahi picked up the first wicket. That too of Tawfiq Khan Tushar. He departs after scoring 4. Sylhet 14 for 1.
Outside edge and carries to Mushfiqur Rahim. That was a poor attempt by Mehdi Miraj, a rather lazy attempt outside the off stump, and the channel of uncertainty does the job for Bruno Fernando.
And Mehdi Miraj's horrible run with the bat continues this season. Promoted at number 3. And trying to guide that at the last moment. There was a slip in place. I don't know what he was thinking. But in the end, Sylhet lost their second, and Binura strikes for Rajshahi. 2 wickets down in the power play. Skipper Miraj departs after scoring just 1. Sylhet 15 for 2.
Movement, plenty of bounce. Mushfiqur Rahim just inquiring from the umpire. Another set of stumps would have hit it, but certainly a lovely length by Binura.
Almost squared him up. There was a late movement for the left-hander. What a delivery for a newcomer who just came in. Right on the money.
Just like that. Direct hit would have been a corner. Jimmy Neesham, that short extra cover. It almost felt like a suicide run by Mominul Haq.
You need a bit of luck as well. From a fielding side's point of view, those direct hits and change the course of the game. On that occasion, Mominul was a corner. Nice pick up. Good throw, just missing the stump. He almost gave it up, Mominul Haq.
On the shorter side, no fine leg in place when it comes to deep, and goes the distance. A poor delivery, dealt with fierce power by 𝗃𝗧𝗂𝗃 and brings up his 300 runs in season 12 of the BPL.
He's so strong on the onside. Anything moving towards that direction, he will dispatch those. Just help that away. He's a natural striker of the ball.
He's done well. He's pretty tall. Had to bend down very quickly and then shy at the stumps. I think the batsman was short of the crease when that ball missed the stumps. Mominul was the one to get to the danger end. In the end, a close shave.
Well, the Sri Lankan Rambo does well here. Awesome stop there. Great athleticism from the big man, and
Left-hander Mominul. That's shot and put away for 4. Must hurt him badly. Last ball earns batsman a 4, 31 for 2. Big shot, 6. Beautifully played. Picked up the leg so early. Terrific hit to end the over and the power play session as well. 6 done, 40 for 2. Cut shot, played beautifully into the gap for 4. Lovely piece of timing. Not an auspicious start from Jimmy Neesham. Wide and put away.
Yeah, this could be a big over. You just have a feeling they're going to target someone. It might be Jimmy Neesham. Short, wide. Easy pickings for a man who's got a lot of runs in the series.
Short ball, that's lifted up in the air and will make it over the fence. The deep fielder felt that he was in with a chance not to be. He's got the highest number of sixes under his belt. 𝗂𝗶𝗃𝗍 continuing to have a lot of fun with the bat.
He would have worried about this one for a second. Yeah, heart might have been in the mouth just for a second there.
To take too much of risk. In the air and into the gap. Very nicely played. He's in great form, this youngster.
Yeah, with that boundary now he becomes the highest run getter this season. That goes on top of Nazmul Shanto. That's a cracking shot. As long as he stays there, he will pick up boundaries and it'll ease. Oh, looks close, given. That can turn out to be the turning point of the match if that is out. He's thinking about it. Is he going to take the review? Well, he's the one who's set, well set on 41. Oh, he does at the very last moment.
It appears the bat is close to the ball. Can you show me the ultra to confirm, please? Yeah, put the pad, please. Yes, a flat line as the ball passes the bat. I'm satisfied. No bat involved. Can you show me the ball tracker? Original decision is out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wicket umpire's call. 𝗂𝗍, stay with your original decision out. Stand by. You're on screen. Signal now.
𝗂𝗍 Sohail got it right the first time, and it is a big wicket. We all were talking about how well he has played throughout this season, but he has to go onto the pads, and he's flicked that away quite nicely because he's bisected those two fielders at deep square leg and deep mid wicket for the boundary.
Not sure why Neesham's moaning about. Because the two fielders in that region were very close to each other. It was hit so sweetly, the timing was so great that both these fielders had no chance of cutting that. That went very, very quickly to the boundary. See those?
Oh! Now, did he get a bit of a bat or a gloves? He's asking for a wide, Mominul Haq.
Well, he's definitely hit something. Did it clip the rib or maybe a little glove? I have a feeling there might be a little glove on it. Not sure. Ball again climbing. Going on the onside is definitely hit something. I feel that it might be just a little glove.
For a close one here.
That came sharply to the left-hander. That was a pace-on delivery from 𝗵𝗫𝗀𝗃. Very good point, Ramesh bhai. When you know how to win, you remain calm, even in the crucial stages of an innings, where you know that you have that strength to come back again and win this.
Big shot. Gets it over the infield. Couple of runs for the left-hander. Throw on the bounce. Very good fielding. Good all-round cricket. Well fielded.
Ramesh bhai, I'm learning a lot.
That you should. We all are learning. The big L on our. Lovely shot, played with a straighter angle, and look at the result. Still feel that you got a lot of hope if you Start striking the ball like that. Lovely cover drive. Lovely shot. Cracked it to the fence in no time. This is good batting. Afif on charge.
This was even better, the shot that he played in the previous over. Roll of the fingers from 𝗵𝗺𝗺𝗀. Nothing more than a mere push. Such a good-looking cricketer when he plays those shots. At the moment, he's got a job in his hand.
That's gone up in the air. Mondal does the job once again. Hit the splice of the blade. Shanto is the catcher. Sylhet go down. Big shots were needed, and well, he tried his hand at hitting the ball hard. Afif this time not as successful as he was when he drove that wonderful cover drive for 4.
Again, pace of delivery from 𝗵𝗺𝗺𝗀. Trying to clear that field at mid-off. 𝗵𝗺𝗺𝗀 has the last laugh. It's a big wicket. A good comeback from 𝗵𝗺𝗺 as well after being hit by a boundary. Afif departs after scoring 16. Sylhet 96 for 4.
It's the big shot, big hit that's gone up in the air. It's a tame dismissal, really soft. Jimmy Neesham enjoyed it thoroughly because they've gotten rid of Momino. 31 he got of 35 balls and got out just at the wrong time.
Just at the wrong time, as you mentioned, Ramesh bhai. Trying to be cheeky on that occasion, not trying to hit it hard. This came big on him at the last moment, and 𝗵𝗺𝗺𝗀 takes an easy catch in the end. Jimmy Neesham strikes. He picked up the wicket of Mominul Haq, who was there for a while for his 31 of 36. Sylhet lost their 5th on 100.
Shanto, big shot. What a delightful shot that is. Languid elegance and beautifully played through the line for 4.
It was just stand and deliver from Moeen Ali. Stood his ground, read the length so well and knew the field at mid-off was wide, so he made sure it goes straight. They need more of those. Moeen Ali can play a crucial role today.
Goes big once again. It's a cracking boundary. Well, that's gone for 6. Flat and hard and over the rope on the full. The crowds are up on their feet once again, and what a grand finish to the over. 37 now needed of 24. 111 for 5.
Slower delivery, improvisation, not so good, and an easy catch to 𝗵𝗺𝗺𝗀. Abdul Ghaffar Sakleen, even in Sylhet in the latter part of the games, he's been very good with the off-cutter into the pitch. Ethan Brooks trying to go over fine leg and gets perished.
Oh dear, not the right option. Just starting to put a partnership together with Moeen Ali. He just felt a couple more deliveries, a couple more balls, or even an over. That's a big wicket, a big loss for Sylhet. A big wicket for that man. You can't keep him out of the action, can you? Ethan Brooks, disappointing, goes for 1. So 111 for 6.
Bottom edge. And Binder Fernando had to get the dive out. He bails out of it, and Sakleen is not a happy man.
Well, if you're not going to pick up the singles, then you've got to bring the boundary. Gets lucky here. Yeah, it's a thick outside edge, and it races away. Due on this outfield, and the ball is...
The coverage. Expect many of these from Binder Fernando. Nick Compton, slow balls into the pitch.
So they call him the Sri Lankan Rambo. Instead of the pace, just taking pace off it. Clever thinking.
Bowled, very well bowled. Off the bat. Massive appeal. Binder Fernando says, let's go upstairs. Mushfiqur Rahim too thinks there's no bat off the pad. Najmul Hasan Shanta from long on is inquiring from the bowler and the wicketkeeper whether to go upstairs, and they are timed out. When in doubt, probably not the best side to go upstairs. And I thought, watching it live, Compo, that came off inside edge.
I hope my eyes aren't deceiving me. That looked like he middled it. Yeah, big inside edge. Missed out on a single, perhaps. Bit of scampered one there, definitely.
Full toss. And goal of 𝐾𝐜𝐯𝐿's extra cover. That's proper timing. With three fielders outside the circle in the offside, the line had to be outside the off stump. But it was too full, and Moeen Ali, he's been striking sixers for fun in this BPL.
Yeah, you're right about that. Got to take pace off surely at this stage. Too easy for Moeen Ali. He's as good as anyone through the offside, and that one pings off the middle of the bat.
Price to be won, 100,000, a slower delivery. Deep mid-wicket in play, short boundary, and clears it pretty easily. The previous delivery pays on, next delivery pays off, doesn't matter. When Moeen Ali in this mood, he will clear it.
Just gets better and better, does Moeen. Knows exactly what he's trying to do. Knew the slow one was coming. He shimmies over to offside and he says, you know what, I'll have you on the leg side. So experienced.
Bouncer. Is it in the gap? No, it's not. Almost. I thought there's going to be a collision. And Tanzila Santham takes a very good catch. Going short, Ripon Mondal, and pays dividends.
Oh dear. We knew he was going to go for it. There was no doubt about that. He was in this mood. Juices were flowing. He changed his angle. And just for a minute there, you thought Moeen might have got enough of it. It's an outstanding catch. Brilliant catch at a brilliant time. Have we got another twist?
The brilliant innings of Moeen Ali comes to an end, 27 of 12. Sylhet 135 for 7. Back of the length. Is it in the gap? The field at Cow Point does really well. I think it's Ryan Bull who did the hard yards, put in the dive out, and certainly saved a couple of runs there.
Yeah, big save this. Very important run saved here.
Backing away, massive appeal, and umpire 𝗃𝗵𝗃 gives it. Ripon Mondal right throughout the BPL. He's been picking up wickets in the death, especially. This occasion, he picks up the left-hand and Asum Ahmed with a beautiful bouncing delivery. Slow ball into the pitch again. It's good stuff by Window Fernando. Certainly not 100%. Take a look at him. He's having a grin in his face, not comfortable. But he's carrying through his little scare and carrying on his experience.
Yeah, just gave himself too much room. It's good from Fernando, very good.
Full toss, but finds the field at short extra cover, and Window Fernando is down. But certainly he will get up. He's going to guts it out. Know the feeling of myself being in this situation. But you just have to bowl one more delivery, Binura. You've done all the hard work. Concerns in the dugouts, that's for sure. But at the moment, he has a work to finish off. He has a job to finish off. Going for the Yorker for the first time in the over. 4 dot deliveries. Big apart, 4 slow deliveries and going for a Yorker. Bowling! Coming down the track to make his own pace, 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃. And 50% fit Window Fernando gets the job done in the last over. Yes, there was a little scare in the last couple of deliveries being called wide, but in the end, when it matters the most, Window Fernando bowled the last over for just the 5 runs to give Rajshahi a win by 5 runs against Sylhet Titans.
He holds his nerve, does Fernando. There'll be a sigh of relief amongst the Rajshahi. There was a moment when Moeen Ali was in and you thought, this game is over. Sylhet Titans had such a good opportunity, but the Rajshahi Warriors, yeah, they win by a measly 5 runs in the end. They go to number 1, 14 points at the top. And they've secured their place in the playoffs. Well done, Rajshahi Warriors.
Summary of the game. Rajshahi put into bat 147 for 8. Mushakur Shanto, useful contribution. Nasum Shoidul picked up a couple of wickets each. In reply, Sylhet 142 for 9 in the 20 overs with Pervez Mominul 41-31. Mandal Binura pick up the bowlers with 4 for 34 and 2 for 20 for Warriors winning it by 5 runs.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃𝗵𝗴𝗲 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃𝗵𝗴𝗲𝗂.𝑐𝑜𝑚.